Hey, and welcome. Traffic, you gotta love it. Welcome back to Faith Femininity in the Front Seat. I am yours truly, Cookie. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's talk about how to fit quiet time as a busy mom. Like with me, I'm right now on my break, and so this is during the time that I spend with my devotion and all of that with God. But let me go ahead and tell you, it was a point that I felt like I was inadequate because I couldn't put in 30 minutes with God, or some people do a whole hour of devotion with God, and I just felt like a failure, because I was like, dang God, I know you're looking at me like you ain't really trying. And it really weighed on me, because I wasn't doing a whole hour or 30 minutes worth of time with God. And so walking in this life and in this journey of Christianity, I had to learn how to get it in where I can fit it in. And so for me, my quiet time is like my lunchtime, or my quiet time is when I'm driving on my way to work, or when I'm washing dishes, or when I'm folding clothes. Those are my quiet moments that I have with God. And what I had to learn, and I'm still learning, is that God is not looking at the quantity of time that you're spending with him, because people put this big emphasis on you need to spend a lot of quantity time with God, and you should. But if you can put in small moments with God, that is just as impactful as someone that's doing 30 minutes to an hour, because I feel what God is looking at is your heart and how you're trying to get in devotion time with him, even if it's just driving to work, or washing dishes, or taking a shower. I've spent a lot of quality time in the shower. I know you talking to God naked. Yes, I'm talking to God while I'm in the shower. Or like I said, washing dishes, because I want to be intentional about my growth with Christ, and I want to be intentional about what he is to me. And so wherever I can skip my time in, if that's reading like a daily devotional, I listen to YouVerse. I get my daily devotional for YouVerse, and then our church also get these right here, Our Daily Bread. So I would take that and I would read that when I get to work, because I get to work sometime pretty early, and I would do my my Our Daily Bread. Like I stated, on my lunch I would read a scripture, or do a devotion here in my car during my lunch. I would listen to podcasts driving here to work, or I would pray. But I made sure that I give God my time where it's quiet for me to do it. I don't like trying to do Bible study or devotion when my kids are up, or when I'm trying to cook dinner, or if I'm doing homework, or I got family activities going, because I feel like I'm robbing God and I'm robbing my family. So I try to pick those quiet moments that I can put in my devotional. I have even done devotional late at night. I have done that. So wherever I can get it in, I get it in that way. It's a car that's pulled up beside me, y'all. So I don't like talking when they pull up beside me. It's neither here nor there. But let me give you a scripture that is resonated with me, which is James 4:8, which it says, "Come near to God." And that is so true. Wherever you at, wherever time you have, come near to God, because it's never not a dull moment that you cannot be with him. So that's how I get my devotional in with God throughout my day. So if this resonated with you, my saying is, sharing is caring. And so until then, y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow right here in the front seat. Bye, y'all.